The moment this dude like shoots you.
Grab your knife. Hey, family man.
So it's been an interesting 0 day in Gatlinburg. We've rested and ate and resupplied. That was actually kind of difficult because this is more of a tourist town than it is a hiker town. But in the spirit of what I did with Franklin, I'm going to show you a little bit of the town after this. But I wanted to give you a quick update on some of the things I've talked about in the last few videos. The first was the norovirus. The kid coming down from the mountain never came. So we don't know what happened. We actually saw some other hikers who had spent the night at the shelter he was supposedly at, and they said they didn't know of anyone that got ill that had noro. So we don't know what's going on with the rumor mill with that. The other thing is the big fines and the smoky rules about the shelters and the tenting. We did not see any rangers or ridge runners in the 3 days we were there. Maybe we'll see them at the end, but we haven't seen any yet. So we don't know who's ticketing and who's working those rules. In Georgia, we saw a ridge runner every single day, so I'm not certain why the Smokies doesn't have anyone up there. But at any rate, that's that. The other thing with the hitchhiking yesterday, I should just say, you know, it's hitchhiking, and it took me a long time to do it. It took me a half hour to get the guts to get up and do it, and it was only because Napster came out of the woods and was doing it with me that I was willing to actually get out there and hitchhike. The problem is in these towns, there's no taxi service. There are some people that will shuttle if you call them, but it takes hours, and it's about $45, I think, to get off that mountain into the town. So hitchhiking is really the only way. And in these hiker towns that the AT goes through, the locals know that we're hikers coming out of the mountains. It's not a typical hitchhiking scenario. So, well, it's still hitchhiking, and it was fun as my first time. It's not your classical hitchhiking kind of thing. But at any rate, so I'm looking forward to getting back on the trail. It's been a nice day off, but I'm looking forward to getting back, and I'll see you out on the AT tomorrow. Bye. So this is the Grand Prix Motel rather, and it's where we stayed last night. There's about 4 of us. Napster and I shared a room, and we actually each got our own bedroom for $39.99 together, or $20 each, which was a pretty good deal considering that I got my own room. Not so fancy, but it's all I needed. They had a coin-operated washer and dryer, and we're set. So, good stay here at the Grand Prix Motel.
Make sure everyone's a party when you're there left on the 3
Oh man, there's a door.
Whoa!
I just got hit by the door.
Is that a mirror? Yeah. Oh!
Back in the trippy room. Or the disco mirror room. Dude,
This is kind of cool. Look, it's gonna look good. Whoa!
Far out.